Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Buff Breakdown. We got another evocation shop update today, so a lot of new welfares again up for grabs. And this time they added KAGETORA Lancer, Summer Yu, and Summer Ishtar. So these are the three new welfares you can now buy in the evocation shop. Yay, very cool. And with this, we got buff stuffs. And this time, only one of them got buffed. And it might not be who you would think, because when I heard about who was added, I was immediately thinking Summer Ishtar, because I think of the three, she's the weakest. But no, the buff went to, drumroll, KAGETORA. Yeah, she's the one that got the buff, interestingly enough, and it's a skill buff. It's a very simple one, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still a very solid one, I want to say. Let's just jump right into it. This won't really be a long video. So it's a buff to the first skill, so let's see what it did before the buff. So on a 5-turn cooldown, she gets 30% arts for 1 turn and 500% absorb for 1 turn, and that was it. That was the whole skill. Pretty underwhelming if you ask me. It's like a mana burst that, you know, also had some crit focus on it, so they nerfed the arts because of the added absorb as well. So, wasn't a skill I was very happy with, obviously. I'm sure, you know, I mentioned that in the Lancer tier list as well. But what did they change? Well, nothing major, but first of all, the arts buff is now 3 turns. Hey, so now she gets 30% arts for 3 turns on a 5-turn cooldown. Now we're suddenly looking at a very good uptime, because it used to be a very bad uptime. And they added one new thing, which is a 20% battery. They didn't touch the star absorb, by the way. That's still 1 turn in the same number. So 2 changes, 20% battery, and now the arts buff is 3 turns, and that's it. That's the whole buff. Honestly, I like it. I don't think she needed a big buff anyway. She was already, you know, not already. She's always kind of been, you know, very solid as is. And yeah, with this, I guess her uptime becomes even better, which honestly, again, was one of her main downtimes, or downsides rather. Excuse me. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think she, again, necessarily needed a buff though, especially as a welfare, but hey, there you go. She's definitely better off with this. I still think they probably should have buffed Summer Ishtar, but, you know, oh well. We can still briefly look at the Lancer tier list from this year. So this is the copy of the list I made some weeks ago. And in this list, I had placed her on a rank right here. And with this, she could maybe be bumped into A+, potentially. Yeah, sure. I'll bump her into A+. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind again later. But, I mean, it's a good buff. It helps with her, you know, downtime being not as bad. And obviously makes it easier to get more MPs. And obviously, because she is a free MP5, then very cool synergy, I guess. There's not really much to say about this buff, really. If you really want, like, my in-depth opinion of the KAGETORA, you can just go listen to the segment on the tier list itself. I'm sure you can find it easily. There's even a timestamp on the video, but it's just an okay, good buff. But it's not really going to be a, like, game changer or anything like that, I want to say. So there you go. Wow, this was maybe the simplest buff breakdown I've ever done of all of these, but I still wanted to get this out there because, you know, news is news. And hey, there you go. Funnily enough, I was actually about to upload another video that, you know, kind of features Summer Good Chance, so hey, maybe a good timing. That's gonna go up at a later time as well. But here you go. Some brand new news in the form of a buff breakdown. Enjoy, and also grab the new welfares if you want them. If you don't have them, they're available right now. So if you enjoyed this video, do me a solid and press the thumbs up button. Really helps out. Again, when there's new buffs, I'll always do these whenever I can, because, you know, chances are I'll be available, because, you know, this is my full-time job, so you'll get easily notified of new you know, buffs and whatnot whenever they come out. So on that note, also subscribe not to miss out on them. Again, enjoy the welfares. Also a lot of new uploads coming your way, so I hope to see you in the next video. Take care and a peace out.